polyp with all their might are tiny medusas. But before they get to this point, about 14 days have passed, and this polyp originally looked quite different. Recording this process requires sophisticated technology.
Whoa, where's the studio?
Yarms documents the individual stages with an endo camera in his laboratory at the Zoological Institute of Hamburg University. The original medusa larvae have produced a polyp, which bears no relation to medusas at all. By the way, the sole purpose of this polyp is to catch food.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is fine.
Not until the polyp colony has reached an optimum state of nutrition can the separation process begin.
Are they making jellyfish?
It's changed completely and now look like.
Why is my phone not charging?
The separation process of the tiny
I need
is
to
called
charge phone.
ovulation, which comes from the Greek for fur cone. These tiny discs will later develop into large medusas.
Dante, hi, hello, welcome to stream. Hi, it's not gonna work. It's not even. It's not even. It's safe. It's not. What? Oh, the thumbnail. I see. I wasn't aware of the thumbnail for the stream. I just choose.
In the water. The gelatinous
Hold on.
animals
There's echo. There you go. No more echo. Good. Also,
The
hi.
life cycle of a
Welcome to the
medusa
stream.
can be from 1 to 30 years, depending on the species. During this time, they can grow
Okay,
up to 200
just gonna draw.
times their initial size.
Can't throw the jellyfish is here. I'm getting distracted.
Basket
Too much
sharks,
input.
for example.
Too much information. Okay.
Just like the Aurelias, these 10-meter-long sharks prefer animal plankton that they filter through their giant gills.
Wait, sharks eat
The Aurelias
jellyfish?
are also part of the menu of the basking sharks. The more, the better. The sharks have competition. The lion's main medusa has long stinging
Oh.
claws, and it has already stored a bunch of prey, Aurelias.
Hey, speaking of ocean,
Even be digestible by the sharks.
I wish I drown in ocean. I want to go. I want to die in an ocean.
Medusa. There's no doubt
I want to
this
drown.
creature is one of the most expensive.
It's one of my fantasy where I want to drown in the deep part of the ocean. I don't know why.
These crown jewels of all marine.
I have this urge just to drown.
5 kilometers north of Bergen to the Lura Fjord.
It's fucking weird.
Haakon Mosby, a Norwegian research vessel famous for spectacular discoveries.
Okay, I'm not drawing. I need to focus. I need to
ROV
focus.
is being launched in the waters of the Lura Fjord. It's a sophisticated remote-operated vehicle equipped with cameras, lights, and collection bins. Seen through the eyes of the underwater robot, the ROV will dive to several hundred meters. This whole exercise has an objective to find Periphylla periphylla, which is the Latin name for the crowned medusa.
I need. Is that oh my god! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh no ads! Oh my god! I thought that was a switch. The sound effect has a switch logo.
The descent has
Weird.
started.
Fucking ads! Leave me
The
alone.
ROV is being completely controlled from here.
I'm watching jellyfish
This acrylic tube
documentation.
attached to the robot is part of a vacuum pump. The scientists want to try and catch Periphylla, but it's not that easy. The skill of the ROV operator is crucial. These mysterious medusas live at great depths, around 1,000 meters out in the open ocean. But now scores of them have entered the Norwegian fjord and are destroying all life there. They don't feed on fish, but on their larvae. These medusas are reported to reach the biblical age of 30 years. ROV operator Asgeir Steinsland is a master in handling this heavy machine. He switches the spotlights off. Periphylla appears as a grand firework with lights flashing everywhere.
Oh shit!
It possesses
Fucked
the
up.
ability of bioluminescence, a characteristic known in numerous deep-sea creatures. Lights on. As of yet, we don't know exactly why this jellyfish is red. But Yams can answer what the bioluminescent signals mean. The only explanation we can find for these lighting effects is that they're a defense against predators.
Bro, I am not posting. This is a bad idea. Whenever I try doing drawing, stream, I just lost focus. I just lose the ability to draw. This is a bad idea. I don't know how people stream and draw.
The Medusa contracts.
I still don't know how they do it.
While at the same time,
I don't have that talent. Skill issue.
Particles, which diffuses the outline of the jellyfish and makes it undetectable. Just after midnight in the control room. This is the time when Periphylla ventures into shallower waters. The chances are in our favor. The first Medusa disappears up in the suction tube. It's possible to catch them in nets, but they will be dead before they got to the surface.
Question, is jellyfish edible?
Marine research is expensive, which is why
How do they taste like?
the ROV went to 300 meters and the team is excited to see the living specimens.
Did the human race try to eat a jellyfish?
Into certain fjords.
I feel like it's a delicacy.
Periphylla medusas have come on board. Expedition leader Ulf Bamstead is pleased.
Dude, eat it. You should eat it, dude.
Each of the members of this international crew wants one of the specimens for their own research. Gerhard Jams is one of the lucky ones. But he can't spend too long examining it. In the lights, the red pigment is rapidly converting. It begins to dissolve the medusa, making holes in its bell. The animal dies very quickly. A surprise. This crab is eating the gelatinous outer skin of the medusa. A jellyfish paradise in its own right sits in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean around the Azores. Our destination is the island of Pico in the west of the archipelago. The Azores are of volcanic origin. This group of islands is part of the Mid-Atlantic Ridge.
I hope I don't get copyrighted from this.
Europe and Africa.
Hold on, let me check.
From America.
They should be free, right?
Which bathes the Azores in tropical warm water from the Gulf of Mexico.
YouTube is being an asshole lately. I don't want to get banned.
The archipelago
Is this allowed? I think it's allowed.
Marine mammals and large fish like no other place in the world. Between the months of March and April, 24 different whale species appear around Pico, looking for plankton, which is in great abundance during that time. Dolphins don't only...
Dolphins!
Squid.
Oh, where's Jotaro where you need him?
Numbers, but
Jotaro, look! Dolphin!
pilot whales also love squid. An adult pilot whale can grow up to 8 meters and feed on about 50 kilograms of squid per day, or more accurately, per night. These sunfish are also interested in softer food. They love to feed on all kinds of jellyfish.
Whoa! Out, 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 out. I don't care. There you go.
The beach on Pico also offers great opportunities for jellyfish connoisseurs. These netted dog whelks, a type of sea snail, feed on the most dangerous ocean inhabitants in the world. The snail moves quickly. It has no problems
Wait,
with the dead.
I thought this is a jellyfish documentary.
This
Why is there a snail?
Portuguese is not a true jellyfish, but a colony of polyps.
Wait, do they have the same family tree as snail and jellyfish?
Each polyp has a specific task assigned to it.
I feel like they are like
Be able to
almost the
survive
same.
on their own. A loggerhead turtle poses real danger to siphonophores. They will not only feed on the harmless moon jellies, but also the poisonous polyp colonies.
Delicious. Oh, I wish I was the turtle.
It seems possible to fill up on one of these marine jello puddings. A giant whale shark also takes advantage of the large abundance of food off the coast of Pico. The largest fish in the ocean, it can grow up to 14 meters and filters small fish like sardines and anchovies and plankton out of the water with its large mouth.
This documentary is making me hungry. I should definitely eat. It's almost 3 a.m. and I'm hungry. Bruh.
A mobula manta also picks up a bite of sardines. Otherwise, it too feeds on plankton. Especially younger ones love to school. The rolled up skin flaps seem like little horns and give these animals a demon-like look, which is why they're also referred to as devilfish. Underwater, the Azores consist mainly of holes, just like a Swiss cheese. Countless caves go all through the lava rock, which offers great habitats for many marine creatures. During our first dive, we encounter Pelagia noctiluca, commonly referred to as the mauve stinger. It won't light up unless touched or during the night. The Pelagia noctiluca can leave very painful injuries. These jellies are often the scourge of beachgoers. We don't know why this school of jellies stays in the cave. Maybe they drifted in here. Or are they seeking cover from the rough seas? The next day, the animals leave the netherworld of Pico again.
Ocean is basically space.
And whoever doesn't make it out in
It's basically space where we can explore.
that are lurking around waiting for jellies to get caught. They love this jello-like ocean inhabitant.
The fuck is that?
We're going deeper.
That's some Death Stranding creature.
Thousands of cave shrimp. They avoid light at all cost. Here they're being hassled by a phycid hake.
What the fuck?
In this light, it becomes clear how fragile these shrimp are. Their long antennae allow them to find their way in this dark environment, and they feel safest in large numbers. The more members they have in their group, the safer it is for each of them. This Pelagia noctiluca is a successful hunter, and several small crustaceans have fallen prey to the jelly's appendages.
Look like tardigrade. Tardigrade. Tardigrade?
Directly under the surface, myriads of mini medusas are drifting by, either towards death or adulthood. Many of them will end in the bellies of loggerhead turtles. Is it a jelly chain? No, it's a colony of Thaliacea. They're not jellyfish, but astonishingly are more closely related to vertebrates, even us. Pelagia noctiluca is also looking for plankton, just like the Thaliacea. But this lion's mane is relatively harmless in comparison with this Portuguese man of war. These jellies can't dive, but they can sail and cover thousands of kilometers this way. But that's also a weakness, as they often drift ashore. It catches its prey with its deadly weapons immediately below the ocean surface. The sail is both a drawback and an advantage. A school of fish can be reached quickly, and it carries an armada of stinging appendages which can be extended up to 10 meters. The Portuguese man-of-war will fire off whole batteries of stinging cells at its victims. It's clearly visible that the Medusa stockpiles food, which is essential because there are often days where the hunt yields nothing at all. The poison injected into the Portuguese man-of-war's victims can be compared to a powerful snake venom. Dramatic accidents with bathers are frequent. This girl is in great danger. The Medusa reacts automatically to physical contact and fires off highly poisonous tentacles and capsules at its prey. Medical help is urgently required. This character is not bothered at all by deadly venom. It gobbles it up. It needs it. Glaucus atlanticus is a small sea snail and a champion venom eater. It actually reuses the jellyfish venom for its own protection, storing the venom in its dorsal appendages. The more venom the man-of-war fires off, the better. But they
Suluk, hi! Welcome to stream, hi!
Apart from the
Hey Suluk, any recommendation video? This jellyfish is boring me. Or no, let's just keep watching.
The biggest threat for siphonophores.
I still don't know how artists can stream while drawing. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a
Hardly anyone
no, I'm not gonna watch trash content here.
The term siphonophore.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore chat. I need to draw. I am distracted.
Consists of members that contribute the
Yeah, I don't know how to draw. It's not trash, but I know it's trash because you like it.
As they can't pursue their prey.
Because you like it.
On the wind that fills their sail. These colonial jellies are not only found in the Atlantic, they can also drift into the Mediterranean Sea. The sun plays a vital role in the life of these jellies and is crucial for their existence.
Also, I don't wanna get like copyrighted by content creator Suluk.
The waters around the archipelago of Palau in the South Sea. Palau is part of Micronesia in the southern Pacific Ocean. This island group is of volcanic origin and surrounded.
Also, I'm drawing. I don't have time for shit posts. It's probably gonna fry my brain.
Only 11.
I need something relaxing.
7 islands are inhabited. Our destination
It's too much for my brain.
has a saltwater lake completely
I need to draw.
from the waters of the adjacent lagoon. This is the lake, and it holds a secret.
A song?
It's a prime example of
Here's the thing. I would definitely like put like request song, but copyright though. That's my problem. Copyright.
live off sunshine. Inside the
I would like to put that song in here, but fucking YouTube will kill me.
we make use of the sunlight to generate glucose.
YouTube will fucking kill me.
A remarkable
That's last time you recommended the song, I got copyrighted. You fuck. That's not gonna happen. Putting credits will not happen.
during a volcanic eruption.
Everything about YouTube is money.
All that was left were the medusas. Thanks
No.
to their asexual reproduction, thousands of new generations have developed since.
Yeah, I got copyrighted from Mozart.
These medusas have no
Bruh.
predators. But down at the bottom of the lake, there are anemones.
No, even a small content creator, you're gonna get
They
fucked.
use their tentacles.
They have a system for that.
Older medusas.
The YouTube bot is watching.
Pacific and moving on to colder waters
I will get
off the
fucked
west coast of
by
Canada.
YouTube
Our destination
in the
is this
ass,
island in the
and that's a problem. Oh, shut up, I'm watching this
Talon is
documentation.
off Saanich Inlet. On board are biologists from Victoria.
Fucking ads! Get away! Get the fuck away!
Vancouver Island is a haven.
Seal!
Large colonies of seals inhabit the numerous surrounding islands.
It's basically a sea dog. They're just dogs. They're cute.
Proximity of the mainland is deceptive. The water here is no less than 70 meters deep. The area the divers are interested in is an unusual reef in 50 meters. The waters around Vancouver Island are cold and rich in nutrients, an absolute paradise for medusas.
Whenever I watch ocean documentary, I have this urge to drown myself into the deep ocean. I don't know why.
An encounter of an unusual kind.
I feel like I'm devolving, reverse evolving. I need to go back into the ocean. Being a human sucks. I don't want responsibility. I need to go back.
It shovels large quantities
into the primordial soup.
Mouth. This pattern reminds us immediately of a compass.
Would you like to visit this? Dude, I'm drawing!
Image we have of what a
Dude, I need to finish this new model.
Beauty contest.
I need to upgrade my model because this model sucks. I need new outfit and stuff.
Now at 30 meters.
Just put it on Discord. I'll check it later.
Stinger has 1,000 tentacles.
I'll check it later. What's the silly website? Is the silly website have ads?
Divided into 8 segments. Scars.
Do I get virus? Pink trombone?
Jellyfish.
What? Nah, every website has ads. You cannot avoid it.
Although the lion's mane has a powerful
Pink
sting,
trombone.
tentacles are always ready to catch prey. There are some fish that seek shelter in
It's a sound simulation website. Put it on Discord.
In this case, it's a group of young cod that are skillfully avoiding the stinging.
Yeah, put it on Discord under Jollibee.
The team continues their descent following the lion's mane.
If I get ads, I'm not
A wolf
doing recommendation for you again.
encounter is harmless. The animal is only interested in our camera.
I have a high expectation. Oh, look at that ugly fish! It's an ugly looking fish.
Those are ground. They do not have a swim blade.
That's an ugly looking fucking fish.
Through the water for short distances.
What the
It's
hell?
nice to have an experienced hand as one gets to know one another.
What the hell?
This chimera floats elegantly through the water. It's related to rays. This wolf eel is especially
You can just you can pet the ugly fish?
because it can easily crack shells and likes
Yo.
lobster. The eel enjoys the
Yo, that's
dive with
cute.
exposed hands.
They don't care.
At a depth of 48 meters, we reach the Genarius reef. These are not cold water corals. They're enormous.
Where the fuck is the link?
With a skeleton consisting of millions of silica needles. There are only a few places in the world where these
Where is my link?
are found at a relatively
That's
shallow depth.
it looks like suspicious.
And in deeper habitats.
This is fucking
about 1,000
suspicious looking link right here.
This red cone jelly too usually lives at
What the fuck? Pink. Okay, let's turn this thing out. Pink trombone, barehanded speech synthesis. What? Oh. Oh. Where are you getting this? Where are you getting this? This is scientifically. Now I know how my vocal cord works. Why? Why would you put... Why would you send this to me? Are you trying to teach me a lesson about vocal cords? Sounds is generated in the glottis at the bottom left, then filtered by the shape of the vocal tract. The bass box controls the pitch and intensity of the initial sound. Then to talk, move the body of the tongue to shape vowels. Touch the oral cavity to narrow it. For fricative consonants, touch above the oral cavity to close it. For stop consonants, touch the nasal cavity to open the volume and let sound flow through the nose. Tap anywhere to continue. Why would you make this? Hello? Neil! Neil! This is too much. Can I make it talk? I think I can make it talk. Okay. Oh, this is the lips, okay. I'm trying to make a sucking noise. I'm trying to make a you're sucking something noise. Wait, this is the tongue. I'm gonna put you here, and this is the lips. What the fuck is this? Okay, interesting. Oh, that's enough.
Greater depth.
That's enough. Interesting.
Benthochodon also joins the...
Where did you find it?
They're no less...
Where did you find this website?
Comb jellies are the neon advertising signs of the oceans. The iridescent light effect...
Okay. Okay. Bro, I'm trying to not... I'm trying to finish this.
Tidal current at this
and I'm getting distracted.
Large amounts of nutrients.
I'm getting attacked by lynx.
He can hardly be surpassed, but the Beroe is a dangerous predator, as we shall soon see. We have ascended into...
Hey, so you should
discovered something unusual.
Link me a video of Indian cuisine.
The lion's mane jelly has become caught in a hopeless situation.
I'm also hungry. That's a bad idea. Let's not do that.
Are in for a similar fate. The way down is a dangerous one. There are plenty of dahlia anemones waiting to feed. This one has not yet picked up its Sunday lunch. At the moment, it has a fairly frugal lifestyle, living off copepods in the plankton by pulling them towards its mouth with its tentacles.
I need more monitor. This is not enough monitor. I have like 3 monitor on my desktop, and I need another monitor.
The tentacles of its predator, but the jelly's fate has been sealed. After several hours,
Adult Swim. It's fucking Rick and Morty. Oh. Is this what RTX looks like? What the fuck? Gonna put you on high. Can I peel you? Oh, you can. Oh, that's horrible. Who is this for? Who is this for? For children? I feel like this appeals to children. Where are you taking me, Suluk? I don't know. I don't know what Suluk is doing to me. I'm trying to draw here and I'm getting distracted by sights. Pull up, open to sing. Okay, I'm fucking done. Back to jellyfish.
The greedy mouth of the daily anemone.
Okay, no more distraction. Ah, ads! Get away, get away. Get away. Get away.
Shop now.
Get away.
Not far away.
I'm not gonna buy your anti-ads, YouTube. Okay, chat. If the stream has an ads, don't skip it.
And
I need the money. Money.
his females are comfortably stretched out on the exposed sandbank. They have no interest in the countless fish surrounding them. They're ready to take a nap.
I have ad block. Fuck!
A relaxing back massage or just lounging. Pleasant alternatives to lying around on land in full sun. It's nice and cool in the shallow water near the beach. The chief is also enjoying himself. His ladies are content and there's no other male in sight.
Ah, the beach. It is Death Stranding. This feels like a documentation for Death Stranding.
Beautiful time of the day. As darkness falls, the great feast.
Yeah, I wish I have a PS5 so I can play the Death Stranding 2.
Plankton.
Can't believe it's
start
not
to
on
rise
PC.
From great depths to the surface. Innumerable tiny Aurelias hunt microscopically small creatures in the darkness of the night. The large moon jellies also take part in the feast.
My line art sucks.
Zoan has an edge over others during the hunt. It has perfected the skill of jet.
Documentary Norman Reedus got his ball stuck in the door? No. Me when blue whale get hunted to extinction?
Also Thaliacea. Every single animal in this chain is hungry.
This documentary is putting me to sleep.
Feast is interested in the
I need jellyfish action.
sea gooseberry is in the process of eating a relative, very rarely seen.
Question: is a jellyfish a delicacy? I feel like you should try eating jellyfish. A turtle can eat it.
Inlet ends with
A whale can eat it. We should try eating jellyfish
comb jelly
to see how it tastes like.
unimaginable shapes have taken over the nighttime stage while feeding on plankton. Every change in direction
They eat
produces a
plankton?
glowing stream of bright lights, like the colorful displays at a Christmas market. To find another curiosity in the Medusa family, we travel to a remote area of Indonesia, Raja Ampat.
Steak first animal? But we're almost done here. Alright, that's next on the list.
Consists of around 1,500 islands, of which only very few are inhabited.
I feel like I know this place. No, I don't know this place.
People who live here don't have a major influence on the environment, not yet at least. But Raja Ampat has become well known.
Oh yeah, the director for the
With his outrigger,
what's the movie's name?
glides over a natural treasure.
I forgot the movie's name. Yeah, the director Rajamouli RRR. He's a prisoner on DS2.
Here, in the clear water.
He didn't even say any words. He's just like a prisoner in DS2 that you rescue.
This lush, soft coral colony catches plankton with
He's
its
my
many
comfort
tentacles.
character because he has the same struggle with getting
These
distracted
bad
as
fish
I do.
The current, one of the 13
I'm a character.
species in the archipelago.
I'm just a
Masters of
character.
Camouflage, two ghost pipefish, distant relatives of seahorses.
I'm a funny anime cartoon character.
Also a master of blending in, a carpet.
Whoa!
Only easy to spot when it swims.
That's a mantade.
Food that the island
Not stingray.
has to offer.
Mantray.
The giant rays are on the lookout for cleaner fish. But
I'm just fiction. I did not know that.
busy elsewhere.
I did not know I'm not real.
And then finally we find the curious misfits that we are searching for. Upside-down jellyfish. It looks like gelatinous cauliflower.
What the fuck is that?
Of a jellyfish that has its mouth upward towards the sunlight. The tentacles contain important algae.
I remember back in YouTube, like older YouTube people could upload like medical surgery of people.
They are not good swimmers.
Like it's just right there. There's no like, oh god, ads.
변호사님은 왜 변호사가 되고 싶?
Saturn Army, hi, welcome to stream. I'm getting distracted.
Mangrove forest.
I'm getting distracted.
We are looking for the nursery of these peculiar jellyfish. Without a guide, it will be impossible to find our way back out of this maze of canals, bays, and twists and turns. The upside-down jellies are born right here, protected by the mangrove roots.
I've been drawing for not that long.
This is where baby jellyfish bud off from their polyps.
I mean, nude yoga is tame. It's not like some weird medical shit stuff.
The colony of sessile polyps will soon see a chain reaction. Once one polyp begins to bud, others soon follow.
Man, I hope my old YouTube, like my old YouTube video back in 28
These jellyfish have two
has disappeared because it has my
tentacles around,
face on it.
or they make
I hope it's gone now.
celled algae that live inside the jellyfish and generate energy for them from the sunlight. While some are simply peculiar, others are very dangerous. On our
Wait, is the first YouTube on YouTube still here? The first YouTube video, I need to search it. Is it still here? First YouTube video. It is!
Alright, so here we are, one of the elephants.
It's the real owner of YouTube's. He saw it on Google.
Really, really long.
It's still here.
That's cool.
20 years. Holy shit. Okay.
From Australia. In Townsville, we're hoping to learn the latest research regarding the infamous box jelly, also called the sea wasp. We're meeting up
It
with
means
Jared
my video is still out there
more about
somewhere.
poisonous jelly.
Getting
The arms has spent hundreds of hours at the microscope.
It's hidden somewhere.
Secrets of this jellyfish. He was one of
It's hidden somewhere.
the entire life cycle.
It's like a Metal Gear skit video.
Jellyfish have sensory cells whose internal workings can only be examined with a microscope. One of these organs is the eye.
Whoa!
The deadly sea wasp has several.
Tell me more.
And this is what a deadly sea wasp looks like. It's one of the most venomous creatures in the ocean. Contact with its tentacles
Yes,
causes death
what's the
within a short
question?
period of time, unless there is medical help close by. From October to May, all the beaches here and to the north are closed. Swimming and bathing is only permitted in the areas that are completely enclosed.
How often do you drink? Rarely. Depends. Depends on the mood.
Here they call this little monster the box jelly.
Once a month.
White-skinned people are at greatest risk. People with darker skin or the local aborigines are better off. They're less likely to come into contact with a box jelly. The following pictures will explain why. The eyes...
Jellyfish races?
Key factor. They're hardly visible, embedded in special sensory niches. Only if magnified 50 to 100 times are they identifiable as eyes.
Why so many bottles on your desk?
Murky water, the
I collect
hardly notice,
bottles.
but the dark-skinned body is much easier to see. The Medusa
Jellyfish committing hate
level of
crime.
contrast.
I
For the
mean,
box jelly, this does not appear to be prey, and it changes course.
I just collect bottles.
It will not have to wait long for prey, though. This fish has come along just in time. But why are there so many deadly sea wasps here at this time of year? The reason is their life
The documentation is boring.
October, the growing
Are we almost done? We're almost done.
that is already very dangerous.
Okay, recommendation, next document, recommend video.
Jellyfish will die off.
Oh, it's snake versus animal, Philip
Jamie
said.
Seymour is a biologist
Oh, is
and
it?
knows the deadly box jelly like
By Nat Geo.
For many years, the scientist has been studying these beautiful monsters. The box jelly lives on fish and therefore needs very powerful venom. He wants to show us, under the microscope, the full range of weapons available in this Medusa's arsenal. Along the arms, we see lateral ridges, which contain masses of tightly arranged nematocysts, 4,000 to 5,000 of them.
Spent half the day watching documentaries on African warriors, but I would not recommend it.
The ugly scars will remain for life. The Australians themselves know full well what the warnings mean. Careless tourists who stray outside the fenced-off bathing areas are usually the ones that put themselves in danger. But then there are others who are not afraid of the risks. This is Jamie Seymour's staff.
Watch
Protected
it.
by neoprene suits, they're trying to gather as much information as possible about the life and habits of the box jelly.
Tulong para puso, resistensya, mata at buong katawan. Centrum Advance.
This is getting worse. There's another ad and another ad. There's another ad and another ad.
However, it's difficult and dangerous to observe these deadly jellyfish in their murky habitat, which is why the scientists have to catch enough specimens for their research. Catching them is not particularly difficult, because box jellies are usually found...
Are they even a real game or fake game? I feel like they're just fake game. Those mobile gaming ads.
about not having enough jellies.
I hate the ones where they're it's like a streamer mobile ads.
Back to the US again, this time
Those ones I hate.
coast off Cape Hatteras in North Carolina.
You deny your liver its purpose?
The Seaward Johnson
No, I'm not gonna drink now.
vessels of Harvard Branch, the
I only drink when I feel like it.
institution, is anchored off the Cape where the Gulf Stream leaves the US continent and heads towards Europe. We're going to search for the mysterious and lesser-known deep-sea jellyfish with the Johnson Sea Link submarine. Pilot Phil Santos has his own routine in handling this sophisticated high-tech system.
Okay, I'm fucking bored. Snake versus animal.
Down to 12
Nat Geo. This one? So look.
We're on a collision course with the world's deadliest predators. Do we
You
stand
should
a
watch Fail Army ASDF movies.
chance when predators attack? Snakes and humans have a complicated relationship. In some parts of the world, they're revered for their strength and wisdom. In others,
Whoa! He ripped the skin off.
has made it much less popular.
It's your country, so look.
Power to fascinate and repel us simultaneously. It's still a mystery exactly how they came
Have you
to be
encountered snake in the street? So
long
look,
after the dinosaurs had gone extinct.
are they just there? You should watch your own animation and give director commentary. No, there's ads on it.
Their closest ancestor was
There's ads on my video.
to a monitor lizard with legs and feet.
They can oh, that's a lizard.
Ground. And natural selection favored those with the smallest limbs. for
I had a
easy burrow.
tea with the snake once.
Eventually, their legs and feet were eliminated
Okay, I
altogether.
need to focus on drawing. I'm being slow. I'm actually being slow.
Vertebrae were added. This length and flexibility allows snakes to navigate in a variety of environments. On the ground, in the water, and up in the trees. Today, there are more than 3,000 species of
I
snakes
mean, watching my own video with an ad's is not a lot of money.
dangerous to man than others.
Needs to be a unique viewer.
Every year,
Because YouTube knows I'm watching my own video.
more people in the United States than any other snake.
Rattlesnake.
Thanks to its extensive range. It's found everywhere in the United States, but the greatest concentration is in the Southwest and northern Mexico.
Oh, I'm not focusing right.
Snakes range in size from species to species, but share the same method
I
of
still don't understand how streamer, artist, illustrator draw and stream.
rattle.
I don't
All
understand.
those scales knocking
I
against
cannot
the
multitask.
end of its tail. Then, its long, movable
I hope I have that
snap out
skill.
like switchblade knives. Its strike is lightning fast. All snakes have the ability to control their venom release. Sometimes a drive-bite will suffice, by scaring off a challenger to avoid a fight.
These also don't watch Nat Geo. Yeah, you're right.
Kill,
You're right. Maybe that's the problem.
and the amount it sees fit. The majority
I mean, it's just there for noise. It's just there for noise.
blood cells and tissue, reducing the ability of the blood to clot. The result? Hemorrhaging.
Rat!
This rare microscopic look shows a rattler's venom attacking healthy cells.
Venom!
Most bites are painful within 5 minutes, and if left untreated,
I don't want to get bitten by a snake. That sounds painful.
November in the Florida Panhandle.
Not Florida!
Herpetologist Bruce Means is studying
Not the Florida.
rattlesnakes. Today, he's looking for a female rattlesnake to feed a transmitter to, so he can track her movements.
There you are, you beautiful little creature. Now, let's see here. I had hoped to be the one herpetologist who in his career had never been bitten by a venomous snake. Well, unfortunately, working with venomous snakes is a risky profession.
Hemorrhagic venom.
Bruce is about to get up close and personal with the world's largest rattlesnake.
I really was euphoric, thinking what a wonderful day this was. Not ever expecting that I was going to encounter
When I get where I watch Forge and Fire. Is that the sword making video? You're making swords?
photograph. The light was right, and I had my camera with me. And I took several photographs of the snake. You know, at that point, that should have been sufficient. And I'll never know why I decided I had to pick the snake up.
Prince blood clotting thus bleeding down, scabs over and heal.
Bruce finds a stick to pin the snake's head. But it's too short.
Yeah, I will not go near it. That's terrifying. I will not go near it.
The rattlesnake
And it's very American.
then strikes.
At first, the pain was nothing more than a pinprick.
But the moment the venom enters,
Oh, you're done. You should cut that finger.
attacks his tissues and cells,
You should cut that
setting off a
finger.
chain reaction that could paralyze his entire system.
I began feeling symptoms right away with this snake, but I felt tingling on the tops of both of my hands. I wanted to just panic. I mean, I already knew how dangerous it was to be envenomated.
Hold on.
And here I was on an island a long way away from any help.
My line art
Long
sucks,
walk to go to get to the kayak.
bro.
And then I had an even
It's not as
longer
good today.
passage to make across the bay.
He needs to stay calm so he can paddle the mile back to the mainland.
And as I was going, I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
It's been nearly 20 minutes since the bite.
Yeah, you should cut the entire arm.
Knows this viper's venom.
Just cut your entire arm. You're done. You're done now.
So I said, you've got to not panic.
Start panicking.
How long a paddle it will be to get to shore. Don't think about you're all alone. Don't think about you could die.
The venom spreads throughout his body, soon blocking the nerve impulses to his lower limbs.
When I got to shore, I couldn't get out of the kayak. I was totally paralyzed from the legs down.
He's acting. He didn't get bitten.
Keep as low as you can and you-
He's fucking acting as shit. This is fake. This is so fake.
Pulling with your arm.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, an hour since the bite,
Oh, I got bitten.
paralyzing one of his most critical organs, his diaphragm, which will stop his breathing. Bruce manages to drive his truck up a
What is
to
this?
find help.
Who's the cameraman?
By the time he arrives at a hospital, he'll need 26 units of antivenom to save his life. Bruce is extremely lucky to be alive.
The rattlesnake, it was absolutely no fault of its own that it was protecting itself from this monster that was trying to jam its head in the sand with a stick.
Despite his close call, Bruce still chases down and studies these deadly creatures.
There is a bit of a danger even now for me working with these animals. I mean, I love them, I empathize with them, I understand them. And you know, familiarity in this case drops my guard. That's not good. I have to force myself now to remember that's a dangerous animal.
Because of their large range and hemotoxic venom, rattlesnakes are responsible for the majority of snakebite fatalities.
I want to eat the snake.
Still,
I heard
they're no
snake tastes like
match
chicken.
for this desert viper. The saw-scaled viper is the world's deadliest snake. Extremely common, it kills hundreds of people every year. It inhabits the deserts and rocky outcroppings from northern Africa and the Middle East through India, where it spends most of its day buried underneath the sand, removed from the blistering heat. Confronted, it offers its own distinct warning. It rubs its serrated scales together to produce a rasping sound, similar to a saw cutting wood. A warning well heeded. Like the rattlesnake, the saw-scaled viper injects its prey with hemotoxic venom, which destroys blood cells and tissues,
Whoa! Oh no!
Without antivenom,
That's bad.
cardiovascular and renal
Oh.
failure occur.
Oh, that sucks.
Found in the majority
Yo, that's
of the world's
graphic.
most dangerous snakes.
That's really graphic.
To the tree.
Holy shit.
One canopy lover is found in Africa's arid
I heard it hardens the blood.
stretching to South Africa and the islands off Africa's southeast coast.
It makes them not very liquid. The
It's called the boom slang,
boom slang.
and it's perfectly camouflaged to hunt from above.
Hemotoxin?
With Monday.com,
Get out!
business, no matter the
I don't care.
can simply work better.
Do I look like I'm doing business? No.
Females are usually brown, blending into branches. While males are brighter colors, like green, keeping them concealed among leaves.
Yeah, good thing I live in a city,
Scales on its
not in a
allowing
not in a
the
forest.
to climb straight up, where it waits patiently for one of its favorite meals to come within reach.
Whoa!
The boomslang strikes, gripping prey with rear-facing fangs.
But are they venomous though?
Hematoxic venom takes
Oh, they have it.
hemorrhages to death. This ground hunter employs a different toxic cocktail to subdue its victims. The inland taipan roams in the sparsely populated area of southwestern Queensland and South Australia. A largely solitary hunter, it avoids
When
humans,
saw a snake, he had prosthetic arm.
but it preys on mice and rats.
Know this
Found
one?
in proximity to humans. And that's when the trouble begins. When threatened, the taipan raises its body in a tight S-shaped curve, then strikes repeatedly. It floods its target with venom, withdraws to a safe distance,
Is there a snake with no venom?
goes. A taipan
Is there a snake where I can pet them?
nervous system, resulting in respiratory.
Is there a snake where you can tame them and train them?
This highly potent venom is neurotoxic. Just 1 milligram. A drug
What is it?
about the size of a pinhead can kill 1,000 mice. Neurotoxic
Boa
venom can prove
constrictor?
deadly on land and at sea. The banded sea crate roams from the Bay of Bengal across the South China Sea to the Pacific Ocean.
Tree snake?
It's supremely equipped for aquatic life.
Not in the ocean!
Lung fills nearly the length of its body,
I like the ocean.
so it can dive over 30 feet below the surface and stay submerged for at least half an hour. A stroke of its flattened paddle-like
Is there a sewer snake?
strike. Neurotoxins shut down this eel's nervous system.
When I hear neurotoxin, I think of Portal.
Fibers rapidly
Portal and Portal 2.
paralyzed, the eel dies of suffocation. Another type of venom has the power to dissolve a prey's tissues in one strike. Found from northeastern India, Bangladesh and Bhutan, across southern China to northern Malaysia. The monocled cobra is known for its proud stance and distinct hood.
Ooh.
It intimidates aggressors by standing tall, spreading its hood, and hissing loudly. Before striking with a powerful mix of neurotoxic and cytotoxic venom. While neurotoxins attack its prey's nervous system, cytotoxins dissolve tissues and organs. After being bitten, a human victim may die in as little as 30 minutes. Despite the obvious danger, humans have long been fascinated by the cobra and the challenge to charm them.
Can you do that, Suluk? Can you make a cobra dance?
In Punta Gorda, Florida, snake handler David Weathers spends hours.
Can you communicate with a cobra? No, don't do that.
Housed in a shed behind his home.
What are you doing, dude?
He's preparing for a show the following day, stacking boxes of snakes to load into his truck. This
Why do you have so many
is the
snakes?
last to load. His father and a friend record the process on videotape. This is the actual footage from that night.
Can charm snake?
Absolutely had no idea that anything was going to happen. He'd packed up everything else. This was either the last or the next last snake to go. I had no idea that anything was going to happen with this snake.
Not that short. Let's see. Long enough.
Just enough to get through your shirt. You think you had that shirt?
Yeah, thick shirt on.
Whoa! Whoa! Yo! Dude!
Snake wrangler David Weathers.
That plastic cage is too small for the snake.
Go to the hospital.
Got venom in there?
Yeah, I squeeze a lot out.
Why is this your hobby?
Yeah, I got severe pain in my stomach because that's where I got bit, right in the stomach.
David's friend races him to the hospital.
The panic had struck both of us, actually. We both realized that we had no anti-venom.
Yeah, that cage is too small for the snake.
There's a scratch.
No wonder it's
for a
pissed.
bite. There's a fang mark there and a scratch here. All that in there is localized venom that's starting to go through my system. We get the... I can't even talk.
I learned what I know about venom from war powers.
The hospital. I just got bit by a cobra real bad. I'm having problems breathing.
I was doing a good 95, 100 miles an hour through traffic lights.
Start honking your horn. Just honk your horn. Lay on your horn.
I was thinking that is a good possibility by his reactions that he could actually die.
I feel worse than I'm being stabbed in the stomach.
The cobra venom attacks David's muscle tissue, and the debris from dead muscle cells begins to clog.
What if they don't have the anti-venom for that specific snake?
They'll shut down, and he'll be in full renal failure.
His wound was turning blacker and blacker, and it looked like it was just ready to explode.
Australian YouTuber?
Every second was critical. Every second that went by was a little bit closer to his death.
David finally arrives at the hospital in Fort Myers.
23.
Just 20 minutes after the bite.
How long ago?
20 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago, tops.
But the hospital does not stock cobra antivenom.
Yep, I knew it. No anti-venom. Of course.
David must wait for it to arrive from a special poison unit. And the
Yeah, why this like
people can go downhill.
why is the person who have a collection of snake does not have anti-venom for this exact
crews of the medical unit Venom
situation?
is shocked when he finally arrives at the hospital with the antivenom.
David was there laying in bed telling me, I feel fine. I said, she just been hit by one of the deadliest cobras in the world. You're far from fine.
David is immediately given 5 vials of the antivenom, but it isn't working.
Yeah, it's venom.
His kidneys are ready to shut down on him.
Despite the risk of an overdose, David is given 5 more vials. And finally, he pulls through. David spent weeks in recovery contemplating what happened.
I should have collected snakes. It's a bad idea.
Hold any grudges like against the animals.
I should get the new hobby. Spiders. Project Shay, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi. Just got here and heard, why does this guy have an anti-venom? What is going on? He collects snakes for a hobby. For a professional hobby, and he does not have any anti-venom on him.
33-year-old Anita
He kept it in a very small plastic box.
with a variety of pet snakes.
Yeah, no wonder the snake is pissed. Oh, fucking ads! No, that's gambling. That's bad. Don't do gambling.
She was always interested in creatures. She wasn't interested in dolls. So she didn't make friends very easily.
We have a lore story for why she likes snakes.
She was teased and bullied in school. She was ridiculed.
From a young age, Anita saw that few people understood her passion for reptiles. So she learned to hide it.
I like collecting spiders in childhood.
A place she can live judgment-free with her
And I didn't get bullied for that.
She's happy. But
I think it was beetles and spiders. I like collecting beetles.
As a manager, I shouldn't have allowed it, and I mentioned it to
Yeah. I don't understand snakes as a pet as well.
all in an aquarium with their name.
They're dangerous.
Outside. I say, okay, I don't want to know any more than that.
Anita is looking for the next species to add to her collection. Without the proper permits, she illegally
Oh, you need permits for that.
deadly gaboon viper.
Does the last guy has a permit as well?
Is armed with the longest fangs in the serpent kingdom. Its leaf-shaped head is almost the size of a human fist.
Yo!
With a stout body that
Yo, that's big. Yo, that's a fat boy.
as a
That's a fat boy. That's a fat snake.
hunter. In the wild, it blends into the forest floor and waits for prey for hours.
Can he chew a cow?
When the moment's right, the gaboon strikes. Hollow fangs inject hemotoxic venom directly into prey. Causing
I'm not even focusing on the drawing. Okay, I need to focus on the drawing.
fangs up to 2 inches long slowly walk the victim into the snake's mouth.
I've been watching carnivorous plant documentaries. Okay, that's the okay. That's on the list.
With this new addition, Anita's collection is finally complete.
To get a hold of something like that, I mean, it was like the diamond. I think she thought it was just something so rare and beautiful.
What is the size of a human fist talking? Because that's either the size of a pea or a melon.
When she cleans the tanks,
I don't know.
is no exception.
I don't know.
Anita, you playing so much with the danger, you don't understand what those animals can do.
Watch out for our video essay on the Silent Hill. No.
December 15th.
No.
Anita, you there? Anita?
It's been 3 days since Anita has last been seen.
I want
What I
documentaries.
saw was not something I wish on anybody.
Police are called to a Los Angeles trailer home to investigate what is reported as a possible homicide.
The first thing you notice when you walk in the house is an odor.
Hey, Project JD, is there any snakes in Oklahoma?
It's got a very unique smell, and it was very strong, which tells me that there was.
Are you living in a forest or a city?
There was a lot of blood on the floor. There was also copious.
Oh, ants are cool. So many. Oh.
In the sink in the restroom, as well as the floor of the restroom, and drops of blood leading down the hall.
They're horrified when they discover Anita Finch's lifeless body.
It kind of, to me, literally looked like somebody had just attacked her with a ball bat or something. I didn't.
But I already did the panda documentary.
Indeed, a snake bite until
I'm more interested in the plants and the ants.
Of the body. When I touched her hand, I had holes that were oozing fluid out of them. This is definitely a snake bite.
More turtles than snake.
The fangs of all her snakes.
There was one, the gaboon viper, that we were more interested in, and opening up its mouth. Of all the snakes, that was the one that certainly lined up.
The story of what had happened begins to emerge.
Whoa! These fucking ads. Dude.
Success is the... Hold on. I just had it.
It hit her twice on her hand. It's known to be fatal within 15 minutes. So I should imagine anything and everything that happened had to have happened very quick.
Watch the documentary on Aardman Studio, the most famous stop motion studio. No, I want animals.
In a sense, there was no help.
I want animals and
anybody could have gotten to her with anti-venom quick enough, or gotten her to a hospital that had
an ecosystem.
Anita didn't call 911, but in her last moments, she may have hoped someone would find her in time. She was found clutching a note with the name of the hospital she should be taken to. Each year, venomous snakes kill as many as 90,000 people worldwide. But not all snakes are venomous. The majority are constrictors, monsters with massive jaws and super strength. The green anaconda kills with power, not potion.
Yo, that's a fat boy.
It's the world's
That's a tick snake.
reaching 30 feet in length, nearly the size of a school bus, and weighing more than 3 grown men. Its body can be over a foot in diameter.
Big boy.
It thrives in the South American tropics. From Venezuela to the Amazon's southern edge,
Brazil.
there is water. Its forked tongue searches the air for scent trails left by prey. Then it waits in ambush, with only its head visible above the waterline. Stealth.
Not in Brazil. I don't live in Brazil.
The anaconda's teeth are arranged in a double row and point backward to catch and hold struggling prey. It wraps around its victim and begins the squeeze. Every time the prey exhales,
Yo, turf war.
tightens its grip.
Yo, you're fucked. You're done.
300-pound black caiman can fall victim to an anaconda's crushing death coil. An anaconda can easily stretch its jaws wider than its own head.
It has an appetite for crocodile.
180 degrees. Wide enough.
The croc is getting clocked.
Jose Damaso, a native of northern Peru, has seen these colossal serpents in the swamps around his home.
There are some 5 swamps near the Uran. Ever since I was 17, I've been going there. I went alone or with my father-in-law. We went all over the mountain to fish, everywhere. There are lots of animals there. Not just anaconda. There are lots of animals.
Jose and his father-in-law trekked to a familiar fishing spot. It's a place known to harbor green anacondas.
At any moment, if you go there, you might see it. It's there, sunbathing, curled up. And it's listening. And it's watching. When you move, it sees you.
Getting hungry. I need food cuisine documentary.
The men split up to find their own pools. As Jose focuses on his catch, a super serpent begins its stealth attack.
Been binging Wallace and Gromit recently and learned that the behind the scene is fascinating.
Fully concealed, it closes in.
Stop motion animation is really hard. They take too long to make.
Razor-sharp teeth dig into Jose Damaso's thigh. If the anaconda,
They're fucking hard to do.
there will be no chance of escape.
I jumped to my feet. I grabbed its head and threw it off me. If I didn't, it would have dragged me away.
What is this weird frame rate?
Quick reaction may have saved his life.
Mike Hunt,
When the
no.
snake let go, I shouted for my father-in-law, and I took off running.
But he is left with a reminder of just how close he came to the unthinkable.
I lifted my leg like this, and 3 teeth came out. 1 more is still in there.
Staltus, hi! Welcome to the stream. I'm making my new model here. Oh, it's not done yet. See? It's not done yet.
Jose knows he took a risk entering the snake's domain.
So I cannot focus right because of this documentation.
That animal, that anaconda, since it was small, and it has grown into such a tremendous animal. Even now, it's still living there.
This constrictor's stealth attack came from below. But another killer snake hunts from above.
No, I think stop motion specifically is the hardest one.
The reticulated python,
Because you have so many, you need to make models for the characters.
a monster that can grow up to 30 feet.
They're hard to do.
And weigh over 300 pounds. The weight of 2 grown men. Like the anaconda, this super serpent doesn't need venom to kill its prey.
Yeah, I saw makings of the do you know the Kobo of the 2 strings? It's like a stop motion animation that I like.
A region
They're really hard to do.
with rainforests, rivers, and dark caves. These places give the serpent the cover it needs to hide its massive body, while it waits.
I watched Shaun the Sheep.
This python
I
blends
like Shaun the Sheep.
with an intercrossed or reticulated pattern. While its elliptical cat-like pupils open wide to optimize night vision.
You have night vision?
Heat-sensing pit organs detect the body heat of passing prey. And chemical sensors on its tongue pick up odors from the air.
I want, yeah, well, okay. On food.
In an instant, the snake traps its prey with sharp...
You got a new scooter! Show me the new scooter.
Then begins the squeeze, stopping the flow of blood.
Yeah, Saltos, I need video recommendation.
The victim.
I need documentation of food, animals, and stuff.
Like the anaconda, pythons swallow prey whole, using a unique lower jaw that detaches.
YTPMV re-upload.
Its highly elastic skin stretches out as its jaws consume the meal. Plantation worker Yi Chung Huan walks on a forest path in rural Malaysia. When either his chemical scent,
Check general, pyro for lasers, electricities, and chemistry. What is happening? Yo!
Of a
That's a scooter. Is that you? Is that your back? Cool.
A 22-foot reticulated python hits Juan at full force.
Yeah, you should drive safely.
Juan collapses, unable to move. And then the snake slips its coils around his chest and neck. Juan's struggle ends there, as he takes his last breath. The python releases Juan's leg and begins moving towards his head.
Whoa! Why is this here?
Abu Sama.
Why would you show me that? That's brutal. That's really brutal. Yo, is this allowed? Yo, it's that allowed.
The snake was.
That's a dead person. That's a dead person.
The python tried to escape, but Sama shot it dead. Despite stories like these, pythons and other large constrictors are popular pets.
What happened? I saw a dead person on the
trendy, fashionable
YouTube video.
Hundreds of
yeah, I got a Discord.
Are in the hands
I'll send it on the link
across the globe. But cohabitating with large.
How do you share Discord again? I don't remember.
Risks.
Invite.
A Las Vegas family has a new pet. All the Cyruses enjoy their python.
Here you go.
Especially 9-year-old Catherine.
I'm never really afraid of anything.
I'm Peter.
Before, so we named her Victoria. I thought of her as a pet. I mean, I liked her more than a dog.
I got her, she was probably about 4 foot. She just somebody, around the house. Just pet, quiet, very clean.
But Victoria is growing up fast. In just 4 years, she's almost quadrupled in size.
Why would you have that?
Fueled by her ceaseless appetite.
Bro, you just had... Why would you have that as a fat pet?
August 2008.
I don't understand. I don't understand why would you have that as a
I
pet.
was sleeping and I felt, you know, like something bit me. She's really strong, and every time you move, she tightens up more. I could hear popping, because every time I'd move, she would just get tighter and move up towards my chest. She squeezed onto my ribs.
Victoria is set to feed.
He wants a hug.
Catherine is rapidly becoming her next meal.
You cannot even imagine how strong these snakes are. The strength is there. That snake is ready to eat.
The accent.
It's eating time. I'm running back down the hall.
My country might ban massacre for some reason. So no more membership, I guess. Oh, that's fine, Status. You're a membership in my heart. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't get it. Why MasterCard and Visas?
I didn't hesitate when it come to my daughter.
Why?
I didn't even
Why would you
think
do
about it.
this?
I think about if my dad wasn't there, where would I be?
Censorship shot sucks.
And when I do tell the story, some people don't even believe me. But I have scars, so... Teething scars where they pulled the teeth out of my leg.
Catherine is lucky, but her experience follows an unfortunate pattern. In the US, in the last decade alone, nearly 10 people have been killed by their pet pythons.
What's the problem? Tell me exactly what happened.
We have a Burmese python, and she's about 12 foot long. She got out of the cage last night and got into the baby's crib and strangled her to death.
Oh, this is your fault. You brought a snake in your house.
She's only 2 years old. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Poor baby.
Okay, sir.
Brought a wild animals in your house.
Do you believe she's beyond any help?
Good, okay. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. She's gone to sleep. I'm trying to help her. Do this.
Snake-related incidents like these are on the rise. Many owners end up with a lot more snake than they can handle. Some get loose, and others are abandoned, left to roam freely in our neighborhoods and wreak havoc on the ecosystem. We put ourselves, each other, and the environment in danger because of our curiosity, adoration, and obsession.
Ant colonies. Documentation. Ants. More ants. Best of ants. I need ants. I want ant wars. I want to know their ecosystem. Okay, which one is the best? Invasion of the fire ant? Whoa. The ones who use suicide bombers?
What if I told you your computer
Okay, I need-
can earn you crypto while you're gaming, working, or just...
This minuscule ant is called the fire ant. Its scientific name is Solenopsis invicta.
Which one is interesting?
Latin, invicta means unvanquished. Fire ant strike.
Until he actually mates with the queen, he could still be a...
Oh, this one.
For the founding queen, sharing her nest with all these rivals seems like madness. The economic desert survival is a...
Oh, my ass is killing me. I need to stretch.
And for the moment at least, this communal life is the key to her future. Each queen now lays her first batch of tiny eggs, each no bigger than a pinhead. Many new nests contain 2 or 3 queens, limiting the initial brood to less than 100 eggs. But these 10 queens have produced well over 300 eggs. And when they hatch, the colony will become an instant superpower. For the founding queen, this is the main advantage to taking in lodgers. If the eggs are not kept clean and coated with antibiotic saliva, they would quickly be smothered by fungi and rot away.
The way they are ruthlessly expand and adapt to their environment, competing against each other in giant wars, makes them more similar to humans and thus more sympathetic. Yeah, there kinda is.
Fed by the
kinda like a human.
The voracious larvae grow quickly and then pupate.
Ants are cool.
A few weeks after the eggs were laid, the first tiny pale workers.
I should rewatch the movie Ant Bug's Life. Oh, hi, Sable Ambler. Hey, welcome to the Twitch. Hi, hello. I did not notice you there. I'm sorry. I'm on the YouTube side of the chat, so I cannot see you. Hi, hello.
Unable to reproduce themselves, their sole purpose in life is to serve the queens.
I'm doing okay.
As their bodies become harder, and then they are ready to take up their duties. Some stay underground, tending to the queens, and to the remaining.
Adam Sandler?
Others head for the surface for a first look at their strange new world.
In the royal chamber, the queen has yet to restart her normal duties.
So base, I wish the sole purpose of my life was to get laid.
Slim down and make traveling easier.
Okay. How's your experience going with this game?
That attracts winged male.
Hello? Are you a bot?
From other nests.
I'm talking to a bot.
The male is also.
This is a bot chat.
Scale to the queen.
There's no game in the screen. Man, Twitch sucks.
The scent she produces.
Twitch fucking sucks.
Just a few molecules will grab a male's attention. He searches for a way into the nest.
I'm not a bot, sure, buddy.
But a guard patrol has found him, and at first the other ants see him as food.
I don't have a girlfriend and I'm happy. Well, I prefer to be single, not gonna lie.
He smothers him as if he were prey.
I don't really care for a relationship. I prefer to be in solitude.
He also produces scents to demonstrate his fitness to be consort. If he passes muster, he'll be accepted. If he doesn't, he'll be for the chop. They try to clip his wings so he'll fit through the nest entrance, but he cooperates. Using spikes at the end of his abdomen, he pulls one.
I just get tired with people. I don't like hubbing with someone.
Wasted. Even a wing has some nutritional value. The rest of the workers.
Except you, chat. Except you, chat. I could talk to you.
He's on probation.
Finally, hi. How are you doing?
Mates with the queen.
How are you doing?
Still be attacked.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm getting distracted here because of the documentation. I cannot even focus on the drawing.
He'll soon be presentable for his audience with the queen.
Dude, there's no game. Oh, I see. I see why you're asking for the game, Sable Amber. It's because of the tag from Twitch.
He's not the first
right?
to the queen.
Okay, I need to check my Twitch. Hold on.
And queens are, for ants,
I put the tags wrong.
He'll be one of many suitors she'll entertain during
Can
her
you?
lifetime.
Oh shit. Twitch. Let's go to Twitch.
Done, he retires from the royal chamber and dies.
Oh, oh, the tag says Monster Hunter. Whoops.
Father, several
Whoops, my bad.
with hungry mouths.
I don't know how to change the tags.
For driver ants.
Is there a tag for drawing? No, there's no game.
Makes contact.
There's no game here. So sorry for accusing you as a bot.
And then another.
My bad.
Others come running.
MVDK Art. Hello, hi, hello. Welcome to.
There are so many ants.
There's no game. There's no game here.
The victim uses the only escape route left to it. The ants fall too. They often use this unconventional way to get down from the trees. But the unfortunate slug has fallen from the frying pan into the fire. An awful lot of ants are milling about down here.
That's a lot of ants.
They smother their prey. But the slug has a trick up its sleeve. It may be slow, but it's well protected.
I'm getting bored. I need new ants video. This is boring. I need. How about this one?
And with good reason. This ant is taking over the world. This is the story of a relentless struggle that should never have existed.
No! I'm not buying art. I'm making art.
The relatively unknown fire ant is the object of several studies.
Don't sell art here. No art here.
When it takes over a new territory, the fire ant begins by multiplying.
I'm not here to buy art.
The colony could contain up to 40 million individuals. It exerts total domination over.
I know the economy is suck right now and you're trying to sell yourself, but I'm not gonna buy art. I'm poor. I'm poor as fuck.
It's food for its own use and ferociously defends its territory. Its formidable efficacy places the fire ant among the most devastating invasive species of the planet.
Man, Twitch sucks.
It is commonly called the fire ant because of the burning venom that it injects with its stinger, located at the extremity of its abdomen. 100 million years ago, Solenopsis invicta wasn't an ant, but a wasp. The fire ant inflicts considerable ecological and economic damage.
I'm sorry for accusing you of selling art.
Treated before being commercialized.
It's just Twitch.
Who was stung by fire ants are major losses.
I have a bad experience on Twitch, where people just keep asking me to sell you an art.
It costs the American economy $7 billion.
Sorry.
Success of this seemingly insignificant insect. Scientists study the fire ant's strategies to conquer new territory and test
what the fuck?
to control its
Oh.
expansion. Will they be able to parry the attacks of these troops whose thirst for new territory appears?
Oh, this is boring as fuck. What the hell? I need interesting documentation. Why is this boring? Like drawing? I like drawing.
Paulit-ulit na hatchin, singhot, kamot, mag #1 and most media prescribed allergen.
Monkey.
The chimpanzee is the human's closest living relative.
Monkey.
99% of our genes are the same.
Return to monkey.
Has more in common than science.
I'm not adding on Discord!
Every time chimpanzees were seen to do something which people...
This is the same script!
Only humans could do.
What's your game? I will sell art! Add me on Discord!
So what's the difference between humans and chimpanzees? And how big is that difference?
I take it as a given that humans are different. You just need to look around you and look at the artifacts and the language we're talking and the television we're whatever. I take it as controversial that humans have some special characteristics.
Is culture exclusive to humans? Or to the apes?
I'll add you on Discord if I know you better.
When you think of human culture,
it's not free.
You think of houses, computers, people who write operas, that kind of thing. But the average human can't construct a computer or compose an opera.
So what kind of culture do apes have? Scientists are trying to answer that question.
If this experiment works, it will definitely cause a sensation.
The African tropical belt. Dense rainforest. For decades, humans have been encroaching on it and reducing the number of great apes. 100 years ago, several million chimpanzees lived here. Now there are fewer than 300,000. The Kibale National Park in Uganda is one of the last refuges of the East African chimpanzee. More than 1,200 of them live here. Thibaut Gruber from the University of Neuchâtel in Switzerland is on his way to the 50-strong Kanyawara group, which has been accustomed to humans for more than 20 years. Gruber wants to find out if the chimpanzees' actions are genetically determined, or do they learn their behavior? That would be a first indication of culture. To answer this question, the French scientist is taking his experimental research to the jungle.
Okay.
We've chosen this path because we know that the chimpanzees are under a tree down there. And we also know that they build their nests on the right over there.
Wait, what?
So we assume that this must be one of the paths they use.
Is that French? I don't know.
The idea is to place the tree trunk
Sounded
where
French.
chimpanzees are most likely to find it.
Notre expérience installée au moment où ils vont venir.
To protect the apes, Gruber has to wear a mask and gloves. This is the first stage of an experiment in which he hopes to discover how the chimpanzees react to a new challenge. He's filled a deep, narrow hole in the tree trunk with honey. The apes will not be able to reach this delicacy simply with their fingers.
Et donc en fait, les alvéoles, ça permet également
The comb will also fend off the insects that will try to reach the honey.
de prendre le miel. Donc faut bien que ça
The hole has to be completely covered.
tout le trou.
And now we must get out of here. The chimpanzees could appear at any moment.
Peuvent arriver à tout moment.
With their experiments, Gruber and his colleagues want to bridge the gap between pure observation in the field and laboratory experiments.
Our starting point is a classical ethological one. Like the classical behaviorists Tinbergen and Lawrence, we're trying to describe the animal in its natural habitat. However, you never know about the causality of observational data. What causes what? So we try to recreate the natural situation in our experiments while maintaining control of the stimuli. That way we know, when we supply a stimulus, that it can only be that specific stimulus which triggered the behavior. Experiments in the field are absolutely necessary.
But nature intervenes. A horde of army ants cuts off the chimpanzee's path to the site of the experiment.
Ants! I'm watching monkey. Why is there ants on my monkey video?
Shortly after,
bees!
A swarm of bees discovers the honey.
Not the bees!
Researchers in the field are often thwarted by obstacles of this kind. The first to approach the trunk is 40-year-old Tongo with her child. She has spotted the honeycomb. But the bees interfere with Gruber's experiment. The researcher was expecting a different result. Was this a failure?
Yes, because they didn't bring any tools. It's especially disappointing because I've known Tongo for 2 or 3 years, and she's always used tools. On the other hand, we now know that the chimpanzees have discovered the location and know that there's honey here. When they return tomorrow, they'll definitely look to see if there's any more honey.
Captain America Brave New World.
I'm going in.
Fucking ads.
Evening is approaching, and the chimpanzees move on. Thibaut Gruber decides to have another go in the morning. That's field work for you. Gruber spends more than 4 months a year here with the chimpanzees. Here in East Africa, chimpanzees split from the human branch of the Hominoidae family about 7 million years ago. That is the point on which Thibaut Gruber and Klaus Zuberbühle's research is concentrating.
Humans are uniquely human, chimpanzees are uniquely chimpanzees. But we want to understand how this happened, how these species became the way they are. It's uncontested that we share an ancestor with the chimpanzees, who lived about 7 million years ago. What we want to discover is what happened in those millions of years that led to the present-day human, and what led to the chimpanzees becoming the way they are.
I need a break. I need to play video games. I need to play a game. Just a quick game. I need a break.
Gruber and his assistants make a second attempt.
Mike, are you okay? I'm gonna save this.
Wait.
Oh, don't look, don't look. Don't look, that's bad. Hello? Okay, it's good. Yeah, I need a quick video game break.
Daylight reveals that the animals are inventive. They're making pestles out of sticks.
PC? Oh god, PC. What is happening to my PC? PC? What the hell? Yo, the chat didn't load. I wasn't aware of the chat. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. That the chat is quiet. I thought it was only me. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, I need a quick monster hunt. Oh, the game crashed. The game fucking crashed. Never mind. Yeah, I thought I was only here alone. The chat reloaded. Whoops. Whoops. So, my bad. Also, the game crashed. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Back to the original plan. Back to the monkey video.
Tongo's son, Tuber, grabs a tool.
Hi, chat. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I ignore you. James, hi, welcome to the stream. Sorry for not seeing you there.
It wasn't
chat. There's a problem in chat.
It was
I
very
got Street Fighter 6 and made Hank kill.
chimpanzee picking a piece of grass.
Why?
Using it to fish termites from their underground nest. And it was even
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Why did chat not load?
out and pick a leafy twig and strip off the
Yeah, but DeviantArt, I do have an old DeviantArt account, but I don't know what is my password, so I abandoned it.
Humans were defined as man, the toolmaker. And so Louis Leakey
What the fuck happened?
He sent a telegram back saying, now we have to redefine man, redefine tool, or accept chimpanzees as humans.
This Hankill party in Jamaica is funny.
Search.
Funny for you?
Operations in the Tanzanian Gombe Stream National Park caused a furore.
Yeah, I'll just wait for Street Fighter 6 to sale at the lower price so I could buy it.
Proves that chimpanzees have a culture similar to that of humans. The researchers here
This is Twitch fault. It's not me. I think it's Twitch fault.
to answering that question.
En fait, ce qu'on essaie de montrer ici avec cette expérience, c'est que...
We hope to prove with this study
No, the real reason is I'm broke. I'm broke as fuck. I cannot afford Street Fighter 6.
draw on his cultural knowledge, just as humans do, to solve the problem.
Okay, back to drawing. Game fucking crash. Back to drawing.
This one is very simple, to get honey out of a hole.
Pour résoudre une tâche. Donc là, la tâche, elle est très simple, c'est extraire du miel depuis un trou. Mais ce qu'on observe, en fait...
Here in Kanyawara, we see that chimpanzees use sticks to reach the honey.
You could find someone in 4chan to hack into it.
However, when we look at another group, for instance, the
Hack the chat?
Dongo Forest, about 180 kilometers from here, we see that the apes there use leaves.
On verra que les chimpanzés utiliseront des feuilles.
Golf, recommended by McLaren Automotive.
That's a fake video game. That's not real.
The field experiment with the Kabbalah chimpanzees is
Hack into a DeviantArt account?
question. Do chimpanzees acquire their knowledge genetically?
No, I just don't remember the password. I don't know why, but you make me smile. What are you doing on Twitch? Go back to YouTube.
To the northeast, to the Budongo forest. There are about 700 chimpanzees living in this nature reserve, about the size of Hamburg. The same species as in in a very similar
Okay. I'm devolving.
The forest
Return to monkey.
species, including primates such as the red-tailed monkey,
Red tail monkey? Why is it red?
the blue monkey, And the black
to attract other monkey? What is that? That's a weird looking monkey.
Area for researchers from all over the world who have set up camp in the middle of the bush. The famous primatologist and psychologist Klaus Zuberbühler is here to see how Gruber's research is going. Professor Zuberbühler is supervising Gruber's studies at the Swiss University of Neuchâtel. There are strict rules in the camp. New arrivals have to wear a surgical mask to prevent transmitting germs when making contact with the chimpanzees. In a clearing near the camp, the honey experiment is set up again, this time under a fig tree.
I want honey. I'm craving for honey.
It's not long before the 80 members of the Sonso group discover the tree with its
I heard wild manuka honey
experiment beneath it.
can give you higher. Your Sharingan have a bug? It's not a Sharingan.
Once again, they take the honeycomb, which is easy.
It's I have a problem with my webcam. That's why it's having a problem.
But then, the moment Thibaut Gruber has been waiting for. Although the Budongo chimpanzees live in the same conditions as the apes 180 kilometers away, they don't think of using a stick as a tool to reach the food.
The
experiments show that their cultural behavior is not...
What program are you using for your drawing? Clip Studio Paint. EX. I'm using Clip Studio Paint.
Present in the one group and not in the other. The animals use, to some extent, their cultural knowledge.
I tried other drawing app program, but this one is I like.
The apes appear to pass on their knowledge. Is this another indication that chimpanzees have culture? Thibaut spends the evening viewing the video material he's been gathering for months. It shows that the animals in Budongo fall back on a tried and tested chimpanzee method of soaking up honey. They chew on a bunch of leaves and make a kind of sponge out of them.
Yeah. EX. We got the Pro and the EX.
This is entirely different from the chimpanzees.
The EX version lets you do longer animation, I think.
The same problem.
And the Pro version only lets you do 10 seconds of animation.
The chimpanzees soak up the honey with
It's fucking weird. I don't know why they did that.
They use a stick. Why is the problem tackled so differently in Budongo?
The animals didn't know how to solve the problem. Most of them tried using their fingers and then gave
EX for extreme.
Came up with an ad hoc solution.
Now I know.
The most obvious thing to do was to use their sponge technique.
Sponge technique?
Sponges are used by all groups of chimpanzees to drink water. But it was presumably a new invention to use this technique for honey extraction.
Oh, it's expert. Oh. I don't know that's what it means. I'm so stupid for not knowing that.
If sharing knowledge is a sign of culture, these experiments provide clear evidence of various chimpanzee cultures. And they prove that the animals use their cultural knowledge to meet new challenges. 6,000 kilometers away lies the German town of Leipzig. Christoph Busch, one of the world's leading animal researchers, heads the primatology department at the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology here. Together with some 70 other scientists, Professor Bush is conducting research into the great apes. You'll seldom find him in his office. Most of the time he's out in the field. Professor Bush was one of the first to postulate that there are varying cultures among chimpanzees. He became alert to the question when he compared the ant fishing of chimpanzees
Eyeliner
in
sucks.
National Park in Ivory Coast with similar activities observed by Jane
The belt one is not consistent.
4,000 kilometers away.
Ah, I needed to make it smaller. Okay, okay.
His first simple definition of culture.
I need to make the belt smaller.
I think the definition everyone can accept is culture is the specific behavior of
Not satisfied with the
by the
belt.
other members. Here, for instance, we see chimpanzees fishing for ants. This is the technique used by the chimpanzees in Thai National Park. They only use small sticks and poke them immediately into their mouths to eat the ants. This is characteristic of the Thai culture, which is very different from the culture of the chimpanzees in Tanzania. There they use long sticks and both hands. It's the perfect demonstration.
I keep hitting the mic.
Aimed at the same pickings, ants that are found all over Africa and build similar nests everywhere.
When will you leave after this?
Varying techniques,
What do you mean?
which in fact define them socially.
I also have bad English.
And Professor Bush found corroborating evidence in the way chimpanzees
Elaborate.
crack nuts.
Here we see very clearly how a chimpanzee cracks a nut. He holds a stone in his right hand. The anvil is a tangle of roots he uses to crack the colon.
This monkey documentary is boring me. I need recommendation.
On the anvil, which
I need recommendation. I am already bored.
she eats.
I am done with the monkey. I need something really interesting. No memes, only documentary.
Although the nuts and the chimpanzees are found
No, I should focus on the
in
drawing.
Central Africa.
My bad.
So it clearly shows that this is
I should focus on the drawing.
in no way genetically determined, because some populations don't display this behavior at all.
Bush and his colleagues made an even more surprising discovery. Various groups within the same habitat use different tools to crack nuts.
Oh my god, chat is not working.
Others with wooden hammers.
Why would... Okay, this is the problem. Okay, I need to refresh it.
Neighboring
Yeah, I don't know why chat is not working.
various solutions to the same problem.
Watch Styro Pyro.
Are
It's
these
not boring? Okay.
cultures comparable to human cultures?
Styro Pyro.
The fact, for instance, that some humans eat with a knife and fork, others with chopsticks.
What the hell is this? What is this video?
Tulong para alaga ang puso, resistensya, mata, at buong katawan. Centrum Advance.
This video is sponsored by Opera. The legal power limit for a laser pointer is 5 milliwatts.
Can you hear? Can you hear chat?
It'd be funny to build
Is audio fine?
1,000 times stronger than that. Now, I've showcased a lot of ridiculous portable lasers on this channel, but so far, none of them come close to that kind of power.
Whoa!
My strongest laser, which was world record breaking when I built it, isn't even half of this level. Now, considering the advances in laser tech since I made this thing, I think it's time to build a laser pointer that just completely blows it out of the water. Now, I'll admit...
How strong can you make a laser?
Innovation here. This laser is horribly designed, and it is just plagued with issues. Not only do I want the next one to be stronger, but I want it to be good and packed with cool features. Like the last one, the heart of the new laser is going to be the best diode array that the Chinese black market has to offer. The kicker is that
What is this military-grade laser?
the new arrays are stronger, brighter, and more efficient. They still carry the same dubiously legal charm as the last ones, though, as they still ship a
I feel like that should be on military equipment.
manufacturer still denies that they even exist. Now, as long as I can input money into eBay to acquire these, then I'm not going to complain. I mean, honestly, the feeling that I'm not supposed to own these really adds to the appeal. I've hooked a new array up to a lab power supply as a test, and although I can't push it to full power on this thing, it gives an idea of the insanity that I'll be working with here. The array is the same physical size as my first one, but with more emitters packed in the same area.
Yeah, no, that type of lighting can make you blind. Don't look.
Watts of output power. I'm actually
That's bad for your eye.
beyond that using some overclocking techniques, but that's going to take more careful design than this piece of trash.
That's fucking dangerous. Don't shoot people with that.
When I say this thing is poorly designed, well, it randomly quit working a few months ago, and I don't even know why. So let's open it up and see what's going on. Now, it definitely smells crispy under here, but I don't actually see anything that's like burnt up. Well, it looks like it's the batteries. They are completely fried. I wonder if the dead batteries has anything to do with how you have to like smash these batteries into the laser. Like seriously, they don't really fit in here. You have to like crush the batteries. And like, yeah, if there's one thing that lithium batteries love, it's to get crushed like this. And the worst part is that because I didn't build a charger inside of this thing, you have to, take it apart every time and then crush the batteries again in like a slightly different configuration. Oh man, I'm very happy that this thing never operated in pipe bomb mode. The cooling in this thing sucks too because it's just this giant chunk of aluminum that doesn't have any real connection to the case there, so heat just builds up without anywhere to go. And then these laser drivers kind of suck too. I mean, if I would have used chips from this Century, they would be a lot more efficient than they are here. But you know what really cursed this project from the beginning? The very first sentence of the video. Hey everybody, it's the year 2020 and I want to celebrate. Now typically on this channel, I like building crazy attractions. Yeah, that didn't age so well, did it? So this time, I'm not going to celebrate that it's 2025.
Oh, you're in France. Ah.
My channel is now made
It's 10:49 p.m. in here. It's 4 a.m. in here. It's almost morning.
Bigger laser. But if I'm going to correct the issues from the first video.
I wake up too early.
The one thing I
MVDK art.
The first laser was the radar gun housing. So I bought another broken one on eBay. I took it apart and
Yo.
microwave circuitry, and then added my own
Look at the circuits.
a charging port, and a bunch of switches. Next, I picked up some batteries and assembled a pack using a battery management board. This should hopefully reduce the risk of catastrophic failure, or even a boring failure like over-discharge. I needed a circuit to carefully drive the ever-living daylights out of the array. Usually I use an IC from the 70s.
Yeah, I should draw smarter.
In the interest of efficiency and size, I dead-bugged some modern purpose-built ICs for this test.
Bye!
Now I took a risk here.
Bye! Thank you, thanks for tuning in.
The array's ratings. This array is rated for 3.5 amps of drive power, so I decided that 4.7 would be a better number. Now yes, this carries the risk of destroying it early. However, with proper cooling, I think it should hold up. This will give up to 255 watts of output power, which obliterates the last one.
That's a lot of watts for a laser.
I want to build something iconic.
Laser light.
I also added a PWM feature to the driver for audio-visual effects. I first tested this feature on a weaker array.
The wall, the ceiling. Cool.
That sound you hear is actually coming from the laser hitting the wood. Now this is where things got difficult. I still had cooling to deal with, and since I didn't want to machine an elaborate heatsink, I figured water cooling would be the better option. I picked up a water block designed for CPUs, along with a pump and radiator, and assembled a cooling loop. However, jamming all the plumbing into the case...
That's a lot of work for
batteries
cooling a...
very difficult. In fact, not long
What if it leaks? The water cooler.
Electronics burnt up randomly, and then when I rebuilt them, they all burnt up again. The circuitry isn't even complicated, but because it was all free-wired, it was incredibly time-consuming to redo. I never actually identified the problem, so when I finally decided to try building it once again, I added all sorts of fail-safes against shorts and voodoo voltage spikes. The third time was the charm though, it seems, as this version survived past initial testing.
It's with the liquid.
I actually want to apologize to all my channel members and Patreon supporters that followed this project, because it took so much.
Don't time skip, I was looking for the timeline. Not skipping.
The craziest handheld laser on the planet, so I really hope it was worth the wait. With an output of 250 watts, this laser eclipses the threshold for the highest laser danger rating by a factor of 500. That means that just 0.2%
Yeah, that's fucking dangerous, bro.
is already considered an instant blindness hazard, as well as a fire hazard. The luminosity of this laser is impressive as well,
hey.
having more than quadruple the brightness of my 100-watt laser, as this one is a brighter sky blue color. It's funny because, even though I built this thing, part of me still finds it hard to believe that a device like this is even possible. Let me give you a quick rundown of the
That will break your phone's camera. Don't point it at
You
anything.
can see the readouts there for the battery voltage and temperature. Then these switches right here are what turn on the water pump and the.
Feel sure you're getting hit by a solar flare.
Then the safety switch is right here, which of course arms the laser. Then these knobs right here control the.
Where's the battery again? Oh, the battery is
For the
inside.
time being, I'm just going to leave these maxed out. And then the trigger right here is what finally fires the laser.
Wait, the battery is outside. Whoa! Instant.
I'm sure you're wondering, what can you burn with the world's strongest handheld laser? Well, a lot of things. Now, spoiler alert, the real crazy stuff happens when you stick a lens on front and focus the beam to a tiny point. But let me first show you what the unmodified beam is capable of. Let's start with a block of wood. The beam ignites the wood basically instantly, and you can even hear a little explosion as the pyrolyzed vapors catch fire as well. The small portion of the light that reflects off of the wood is able to illuminate my entire shop. That's a lot of light. Cutting electrical tape is a classic demo for a strong handheld laser. But of course, this laser is well over 1,000 times more powerful than what's needed to accomplish this. The tape is sliced as fast as I can wave the beam across it.
I want to touch it. I want to touch the light.
A plastic cup is quite a bit thicker than the tape, but it doesn't seem to have much meaningful effect against the laser. The beam punches straight through it without issue.
I'm tempted to touch the laser.
That was pretty quick. While we're doing
Now make a bigger laser.
they're unsurprisingly no match for the laser. Slow-mo shows that they make it about 0.02 of a second before catching on fire. Newspaper falls in the instant ignition category as well. Just barely clipping the beam is enough to light it on fire. Any paper product is this way really, but paper bags make...
Now make a satellite version of this gun.
You might think that solder would be a challenge considering how reflective it is, but nope, it melts nearly instantly. A CD was the first real challenge for the laser. Of course, it still caught on fire instantly.
Can you laser a mirror and reflect the laser?
The sooty flame in front was attenuating the beam before it could hit the plastic.
Oh, that's the question.
Neat, though.
Can you reflect the laser?
I briefly talked about the PWM feature, and I want to show you what this does when it comes to burning.
That sound effect.
Audio frequencies. The target actually makes sound as it vibrates from thermal expansion and contraction. In fact, this effect went far beyond my expectations. Now I'm wondering about the possibility of building a musical laser. I'll have to save that for a different video though.
Uno mas, thanks.
You're Johnny Cage. I love City.
Alright, now it's time to actually test this laser's true destructive power. I'm gonna stick a big F theta lens
bigger lights
and maximize power density.
I need more power.
Accomplished by
Magnify that shit.
Where I enter uncharted territory for a handheld laser. Let's start by trying something that the last record breaker couldn't accomplish: melting a penny. Alrighty.
That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna melt it. No, it's not gonna melt it. Oh!
It's on fire. What?
It's not gonna melt it.
That's crazy.
Oh
I
shit.
wasn't expecting to burn. It burned the zinc inside. That's nuts. Wow.
It did.
It's hard to see the actual flame when there's so much blue light from the laser, but I did manage to repeat the effect and get a flame to sustain for a bit after turning it off. And as a bonus, it left a bizarre frozen smoke remnant of zinc oxide. The fact that the laser literally lit a penny on fire is an astonishing result to me. I've done all sorts of mad science experiments with pennies over the years. I've dissolved them in acid, treated them with cyanide, hit them with 1,000 amps, blasted them with other lasers, but none of those methods ever managed to light a penny on fire. Even torching a penny doesn't ignite it, it simply melts it. I think the reason the laser can ignite pennies is due to extreme local heating. The zinc that's being exposed to the laser is likely reaching its boiling point faster than it can transfer heat to the rest of the penny. Then the resultant jet of zinc vapor goes on to ignite on contact with air. At that point, the heat from combustion can sustain the flame for a bit even after the laser is removed. I think that explanation makes sense, at least. For the next experiment, let's see if the laser can make it all the way through an aluminum can. I'm pretty sure this thing will burn through one side of the can, but to go all the way through, that's what I'm not quite so sure about. But, let's give it a go. Oh, wow, it was just instantly. This thing keeps surprising me. That's insane. The last record breaker couldn't defeat an aluminum can either, so the increase in power is pretty obvious here. Let's see if the laser can open up this glass soda bottle. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, you should definitely wear glass protection for your eyes. Don't even look.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so happy it exploded like that. Oh my gosh. It was like a glass balloon. That was fun. Let's pop another one for good measure. Well, it's not exactly an ideal bottle opener there, but that was pretty cool. Now my shop is going to smell like beer, or I mean soda. I wonder if the laser is strong enough to punch through drywall. You're kidding me. Wow. It's white. You'd think that it would...
Alright, good night, finally. Thanks for tuning in.
I would have never thought that that would be possible with a handheld laser.
Good night.
Ridiculous. In the early days of big
It's 5 a.m. in here.
Precise methods of power measurement, lasers were measured in Gillettes. Now, this literally meant how many Gillette razor blades the laser could shoot through in one shot. Now, this kind of measurement doesn't translate to a laser that can operate continuously. But even so, I want to try shooting through some razor blades. I even found some Gillette blades from the time period of early lasers to try this with. Alright, moment of truth. Is the laser at least one Gillette? Let's find out. Oh yeah, not even a challenge. That was instantly. In fact, I want to see if I can actually cut this thing in half. Wow. Yep. Now let's see how fast it can punch through 5 blades in a row. Alright, here we go. Jeez.
You know what I should do? I should do
So wild. Wow, that's terrible.
like a YouTube video list for me to watch.
My laser is to convert it into a rate.
Like a public where people can put just YouTube video.
5 blades in 0.9 seconds.
I think you could do it.
The laser has a strength of about 5
Things to watch.
per second. Let's try a utility blade that's more than 6 times thicker than the Gillette.
So people could submit links and stuff.
In a non-sticky serum burst formula for skin you'd love to live in.
No problem there. Considering how fast the laser can melt holes in these razor blades.
What's the range of that laser?
Alright.
How long can it burn?
This thing can weld.
You should try it outside at the sky.
I can see it glowing.
Miles? What if it reflects on you? Have you ever think of that?
That's gonna be a good sign.
Our guy.
Well, I melted through. I don't know if I actually welded it, but let's take a look there. Yes, it did. It actually welded it. No way. And look at that. It actually welded that. Now, if anything, I should have moved faster just because where I held it too long, it burned all the way through. But it legitimately is holding that together. Let's see if the laser can melt through copper wire. All right, here we go. Oh, it's melting. I think it's gonna work. Yes! Well, there it is. Wow. Well, this thing's really going toe-to-toe with a microwave. I would have never guessed that. This seems like a stretch, but I'm gonna try punching through this piece of titanium here. Alright, let's see if this works. No way. What? It just shot through instantly. It shot a huge hole through it. Just instantly. That's insane. Now, titanium is not something that just melts easily. And as a demonstration, I have this torch here. So, I can hold this here all day. It's not gonna melt. This one's really surprising to me. In my last video, I built a 20,000 watt microwave.
What the fuck?
In experiments, I used it to make ruby. However, the setup was far from ideal. It was impossible to concentrate the energy, and my containers kept exploding. Thus, the rubies I did manage to make were pretty small. I'm going to see if the laser can do it better. The starting mix is the same as last time. Alumina powder with a couple percent chromia added, which I got from Nighthawk and Light's video on cooking up rubies in a home microwave oven. Yeah, don't ask me about the name on that one. Alright, let's try cooking some ruby. Now it's sparking. I don't know if it's actually... Oh, it's so hot. It's just glowing so brightly through these goggles. Oh wow, that is so hot. Oh my gosh. I had no idea it was like just melting it so well. It's crazy. I think I just made a huge ruby too. No way. I can't believe it's gonna work this well. This laser just keeps surprising me. Oh, it melted like a big old glob. I think it like beat the daylights out of the microwave actually. I had no idea that it was cooking that well. And look, it just made an enormous, huge ruby. What? That's crazy. It's huge. What? It just made this giant ruby. That is crazy. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a pluck. My gosh, it's an enormous, enormous ruby there. I'll clean that off and make another one here quick. This turned out to be a really reliable method to make big rubies, and it blows the performance of the microwave out of the water. Even freehanding the laser produced bigger rubies than I was able to get via the microwave. I'm very impressed with the size of these. I've never offered merch before, but I don't think anything could beat laser-grown ruby as my first product, so I made a few extra to offer my viewers. Check the link if you're interested. I'm curious whether white sand is reflective enough to resist melting in the laser beam.
I'm getting really bored. I actually want to skip. I need to watch other videos.
Even through
Burning diamonds, most played.
Oh yeah. Wow, look at that stuff glow. And it's white too, like you
Laser versus
it all
eyes.
away, but nope. It just melts straight through it.
Okay, I want to see the diamond one.
Just bonkers, man. Considering how well there on this
Dragon Nest is still a thing.
side.
Still online.
Oh, that's weird. That must have got really hot. I could see some of them burning too. I could see the sparks flying out. Yeah, it changed the allotrope. Lithium coin cells aren't exactly as tough as diamonds, but they turned out to be a lot of fun to zap.
Go!
Their metallic lithium content makes them quite pyrotechnic when they fail. Heck. Interestingly, the effect depends on which side is hit by the laser. Blazing the positive side is what gives a rocket-like effect, with flames colored red from lithium's atomic emission spectrum. Hitting the power weakens its effects on
Alright, I'm getting really bored.
flames, smoke, or laser hitting the target can absorb most of the laser light and protect the material beneath it. This effect is very prominent with pulsed lasers, and explains why this laser can pop craters into tungsten, even though it struggles to pop a balloon.
I want other
Shot
videos.
a jet of sooty fire when it was hit, and I think that played some protective effect. I've also noticed that some materials can become self-healing to an extent when more power is applied.
I need weird shit.
My laser welding system actually cuts steel faster with the power turned down. At full power, even when the beam does punch through, the hole tends to immediately close back up when the laser is turned off. The reasoning is that the higher power results in more molten material that can fill in gaps. I tried another CD case at roughly 10% power using the PWM feature. Sure enough, it burned through faster with less power. I then tried it at full power, but slightly out of the focal point to lower the power density. Since it didn't catch on fire, the laser shot through almost immediately. I always say that most problems in life can be solved with very powerful lasers. And although this may seem like an exception, the reality is that the problem will go away if you throw even more power at it. The issue is that more power isn't always possible, at least based on engineering constraints or even the current state of technology. Mirrors also showed some self-healing effect. Ironically, it was the shiny part that burned, while the glass simply melted and prevented total burn-through. Another surprisingly difficult task for the laser is igniting flammable liquids. For example,
Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I need to focus on the drawings. I actually need to finish this model. I'm really getting distracted. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye, Saturn Army.
happens if I shine the laser?
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. Bye!
Absolutely nothing. The thing about flammable liquids is that it's really their vapors that ignite. It's easy to imagine a laser as just a long-distance torch, but unlike a